Welcome, Central Kitsap Middle School students. This is Scott McDaniel, principal of Central Kitsap Middle School, and today I want to talk to you about our new lunch schedule. So one of the things that we've got to talk about is we need to make a change in how we're doing lunches. Up until now, we've had 2 lunches, and it's been pretty crowded, and so we want to make some changes to make it better for you. Starting today with lunch, we're actually going to switch to a 3-lunch model. The reason why we want to switch to 3 lunches is it's going to give you more opportunity to spread out around the cafeteria. Second thing is it's going to make the lunch line go a lot faster, and you can get to your food quicker, which gives you more time to sit and talk with friends. The third part is because there's less students at lunch, there's a lot less noise at lunch, so it's a lot easier to talk to friends and should make it a better place. So, starting today, we are going to a 3-lunch model. This is our regular lunch schedule for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. Just like it was before, it's based off of your 4th period teacher. So if your 4th period teacher is Anderson, Borgman, Brenner, Burke, Kathy, Cherry, Gordon, Perrone, or Platten, that means that you go periods 1, 2, 3, then you have lunch, and then you go to 4th period. If you're a person who has Betsina, Baltzaretti, Cavelli, Eddington, Fultz, Kagi, Lawson, Myers, Munoz, or Mygat, it means that you go to periods 1 through 4, then you go to lunch, and then you come back to 4th period. Your 4th period is actually split. If you look up at the lunch schedule, you'll see you have about 25 minutes of class before lunch, and then you've got another 25 minutes of class after lunch. If your teacher is Capilli, Dowell, Junt, McNett, Moore, Moser, Pitcher, Quam, Sellers, Walsh, or Mr. Winger, you have 3rd lunch. That means that you go periods 1 through 4, and then after 4th period, you go to lunch. Here's a hint. If you're a 6th grader, you should go to 3rd lunch. All of our 6th graders are going to 3rd lunch. On Thursdays, it's going to be a similar type model, but just like it is or was last week, it's based off of your 5th period teacher. So please know that you need to follow the schedule that's on there. If on Thursday, if you have any questions, talk to one of us, and by then I'm sure we'll have this all down. But make sure you're looking for your 5th period teacher. Teachers, when you go through this exercise with students, I would ask that have them make sure that they do fingers or something to show which lunch that they are going to have on a regular day and then also on a Thursday. So for students, one of the things I want to tell you is keep being awesome at coming to the cafeteria, lining up for lunches, and finding your seats. Also, you've been doing a great job of listening quietly during announcements. When we get on the PA system, we want you to stop talking, give us your attention for about 30 seconds so we can get you up and going for honor time. Also, please don't forget to clean up your table, sit back down, and raise your hands to be dismissed. You've been doing a great job with that over the last couple weeks, so we want that to keep going. And please don't forget that Chromebooks need to be closed and put away until we get to honor time, and all food has to be cleaned up. And also, you're going to have the same honor time options of either Foursquare, going in the gym, also the library, and that type of thing. So there are a couple of changes that you need to know about. First thing, when you leave lunch, all students have to leave through the outside doors and walk around the building. The reason for that is as you're being dismissed from lunch, there is another group of students who are coming into the lunchroom down the main hallway. There's not enough room for the students to come in to lunch and the students leaving lunch. So when you leave lunch, you have to go out the bus doors. Tables need to be cleaned during honor time. We don't have any time between lunches, so we need your help to make sure the cafeteria is clean. That means make sure your tables are clear. If you have bags and belongings, we want you to leave those on the benches or on the floor near your table so that we can wipe down the tables while you're up at honor time. An example of the flow for lunches, you're going to come down to lunch down the main hallway. That's the red arrow right in the middle of the building. Once you come in, you're going to get your lunch in the cafeteria, and then you're going to eat your lunch. You're going to clean your table and then raise your hand and wait for honor time. When we dismiss your table, then you're up for honor time. and then you can do Foursquare. You might be in the old gym. You might be in the library. If you go to the library, you should take your backpack with you because you can leave from the library to head to class. Otherwise, leave your backpack at your table, go outside and play Foursquare, and then you'll come back into the building to get your bag and then back out the bus doors, following the arrows out in the bus lanes. You'll notice that there's an arrow coming down between the science annex, right here, coming down this way, down to the next hallway. We don't recommend coming in this first doorway to the main hallway. And it's because there's going to be lots of students at that intersection, and it's going to be really tough for you to get back into the building. So we recommend to come all the way down to the Hall 3 entrance and come in at that location. So make sure to enter through the hallway doors. You're going to exit through the bus doors at the bus lanes. And then after lunch, enter by the gym, the second courtyard, or go to the science annex. Those are all the circles on the map are good locations to come into the building. Please do not use this location here at Hall 1. With that, I want to thank you so much for watching this video. We're going to have a great day for lunches. It should be a little bit quieter, a little bit more organized, and a little bit easier to connect with your friends. Have a good day.